In this episode of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Everything is chaos. Passengers are screaming. Crew are running everywhere. Yeah, he's shaking his head at my horrible Russian accent. Oh my gosh, what is he doing? What are you doing up there? Mr. Sholmes, he's got the tiara on. Very stylish. Are you ready to hop aboard my train of thought? Choo-choo. Okay, hi, welcome back to my channel. Let's get started. Let's go. Oh my gosh, shut down the engines immediately. Vessel sighted a quarter-mile forward. Full stop, hard to starboard. All hands, brace for impact. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. What the? I think we're about to crash into another ship. What? They're tilting. Oh no, it's the Titanic. Hold on. Yikes. Susato-san, are you alright? Are you injured at all? I think I'm fine. Thank you, Naruhodo. Oh, everything's knocked over. It looks like we avoided a collision. I think... Yeah, the ship has come to a stop. Oh my goodness, what about you? Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. Are we still in shackles, though? Who's there? Hello, is anybody in there? Shout if you need assistance. Oh, that sounds like... Is that Inspector Hosonaga? Is that you in there? Unbolt the door quickly! What? The bolt? When did that get bolted? Look at that! The door's bolted. Did you do that? No, I didn't touch it. Ooh. Well, that's strange. How did... And look at all the books! Yeah, I got knocked over. Oh my gosh. This is all coming together. They're just like they were before again. Naruhodo, aren't you going to open the door and let the inspector in? Nah. We good. I'd better tidy this place up first. Okay. It's all coming together. Our violent emergency stop had solved one mystery at least in a very vivid way. But I knew that what awaited us on the other side of the cabin door would not be pleasant. I hurried around, tidying up the cabin with a new sense of foreboding in my heart. Yikers. Oh, to be continued. That's funny. Okay, we're in Miss Pavlov's cabin now. Somehow, the door to the cabin we were in ended up bolted after we made an emergency stop. Sato-san took a deep breath, then gently slid back the bolt. Yikes. Oh, there she is. She's so cute. What are you doing in Miss Pavlova's quarters? You both look unhurt. Good. Yeah, we're fine. Thank you. What on earth happened? We heard something about how we were going to collide with another ship. Yes, it appears to have been a false report, though. Ooh. How did that happen? There's a dense fog outside, so it's extremely difficult to see. Someone must have thought we saw a ship ahead. This person obviously triggered the alarm, and that's why we made an emergency stop. Everything is chaos. Passengers are screaming. Crew are running everywhere. Yeah, he's shaking his head at my horrible Russian accent. This first-class area is the only quiet part of the ship at the moment. Oh, I see. Someone triggered the alarm? Does that mean that someone pressed that button outside? Oh. You wicked intruder. Dressed all in black, you are the devil. Wait, are they talking about me? I've been called a lot of things before, but devil is a first. You opened my traveling case. How could you? Wait, what? She didn't do that? Oh no. That's right, Miss Pavlova. We didn't do that. It was already open when we came into your cabin. Oh no. Someone took the pet. Yes. Arrest this man. I know he did it. He is a criminal. It is not enough that he has killed... Is it not enough that he's killed a man? Da, and he is stowaway as well. If Vixen promises not to steal chicken, do you believe? I mean, he's got a point, though. Take him away. He is a trespasser as well as everything else. Stowing away, trespassing, killing. She is right, you are devil. It doesn't look good, does it? There is cell below deck. Throw him in. Oh, don't do it. Tomorrow we dock in Hong Kong. Then we give you straight to police. Wait, a cell? Is that better or worse than a wardrobe? Please, Inspector Hosonaga, is there nothing you can do? This is a Russian vessel. I really have no jurisdiction here. Also, he's still undercover. After my last effort to appeal to the captain's good nature, I think I'm out of options. Oh shit, this is terrible. This is a real crisis. I've got to find a solution. Immediately! Okay. Should we talk to... Oh wait, what? Okay, we can't leave. Oh my gosh, what is he doing? What are you doing up there? Mr. Sholmes, he's got the tiara on. Very stylish. Oh, he's staring right through us. Naturally, I was analyzing what a weight of 20,000 rubles feels like on one's head. Is it heavy or light? Have I not told you that as a detective, it is my business to know what other people do not? Is that what being a detective is? This isn't mere tomfoolery, my boy. Oh, no, no. Why were you hanging from that hook before then? Isn't it obvious? To properly assess the weight of the 20,000 rubles, naturally. I wish to determine if it would bend that conceited-looking hook on the wall, so full of brag and bounce. Oh, I never know whether to take this man seriously or not. Ah, you again, the great detective. Ah, Inspector Hosonaga. I confess I've been looking for you. I have something to report to you most urgently. Well, you might try looking for me somewhere other than a hook on the wall next time. What is to report? Speak! An urgent report from a great detective can mean but one thing. Yes, the case of the curious murder that took place last night here on this vessel, the steamship Buria, has been solved by me naturally. Oh, what? Really? Really? Yes, I have eliminated all other possibilities. No other explanations exist. So, allow me to illuminate all your minds. For I am about to reveal my great detective's greatly admired great deduction to the case. Okay. Ha! You have solved it. Even Hedgehog understands this case. We all knew who was responsible for killing student boy this morning when we found criminal in wardrobe. It is stowaway and he has handcuffs to prove it. I didn't do it. Just because I have handcuffs on doesn't mean I'm guilty, right? The trouble is, there doesn't appear to be anyone else who could have killed the victim. Because as everyone knows, the cabin door was bolted shut from the inside. That means the culprit must be someone who was inside the cabin. Yes, it's what's called a locked room mystery in detective stories. Da, locked room, that is point. The room was locked. Well, I can't deny that. Okay, thanks for the contribution, Nicolina. There's no way the bolt could have been drawn across from outside the cabin. There is a way. You are all quite mistaken. The cabin next door is not a so-called locked room at all. What? Oh yes, there is another entrance. Oh wait, what? An entrance used last night by the culprit in order to gain access to the cabin despite the bolted door. What other entrance? We never discovered one. Is it the vent? Wait. Why, it gapes open mouths at you even as we speak. Yeah, it's the vent. The ventilator, man. The ventilator. You think this is funny? I mean, you were the one laughing. I cannot even put my arm through that hole. That's because your arms are as thick as tree trunks. You're suggesting that the culprit entered and left the victim's cabin through that tiny opening? It's not possible. Ah, but it is. And last night, the victim even witnessed the intruder in the act of passing through the ventilator. Isn't that right, Miss Pavlova? If that even is your real name.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Are you referring to the words Kazuma-sama wrote in his diary? 1:23 a.m., I can hear a faint whistling sound. And then 1:35 a.m., what looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill? Thanks for the recap. Precisely, my dear madam. But what does it mean? What is this speckled band? The answer to that particular conundrum is in this very cabin. Is it? Oh, Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing? There is a distinct element of danger, but fear not, I am ready. What I'm about to expose for you all to see will shock you to your cores. Boom! Behold. What is happening?
I'm a snake.
Where? It's kind of cute though. Allow me to introduce you all to the band, the speckled band. A snake? Why did I never guess a snake? Isn't that obvious? Indubitably. That's her pet, right? It has to be. Maybe? I don't know. They're really stunned right now. How is he so chill? Mr. Sholmes, just one thing. Pray, what troubles you? Well, that snake isn't really speckled, is it? It looks more stripy, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I guess. Yes, you're right. I think in this case, you'd have to call it the striped band, wouldn't you? Yeah, close enough. It's like kind of speckled because of the scales, right? I don't know. You both see and observe with distinction. However, do you not think that is precisely the trap into which the culprit wishes you to fall? A trap? Oh my goodness, really? How exactly? I think perhaps it is time I explain the intricacies of my train of thought. We'll be here a while then. Are you ready, Miss Pavlova? Are you ready to hop aboard my train of thought? Choo-choo! I'm sorry for the young man who died, but that is all. His death has nothing to do with me. This whole thing has nothing to do with me. Okay? It sounds pretty suspicious to me. There are two conclusions I have drawn from the facts. Number one, last night your friend infiltrated the victim's cabin. And number two, that same friend was responsible for the victim losing his life. Ooh. Really? Oh no. She's turned as white as a bowl of rice again. Sholmes must be right. He's hit the nail on the head. This young woman's friend killed Mr. Asogi? Whoa, that was actually kind of startling. It looks like he can't speak with that snake coiled around his head. I would advise as little movement as possible, Seaman. You wouldn't want the fangs of that long friend in your neck. Wouldn't you? Just get rid of it. I don't know. So, everyone, let us begin. Herlock Sholmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular. The Great Deduction. Here we go again. Okay, topic 1. Intruder's identity. Miss Pavlova, moments ago you claimed the following. His death is nothing to do with me. This whole thing is nothing to do with me. Yet, you cannot deceive yourself. Yes, when you recall those horrid events, your aching heart smarts with pain. Wow, that's very poetic. Oh, and it is that very pain that evidences your inextricable link to the victim's death. So, we ask, what was the nature of this intruder that stole into the victim's cabin on that portentous night? Why, naturally, it was the friend with which you boarded this vessel, was it not? As I suspected, another telltale glance. Without doubt, your friend is the writhing serpent we see before us. Is it? And yet that fact leaves us in a quandary. Oh, don't do it. The victim's written observations on the night in question tell of a speckled band, whereas, regrettably, this specimen's markings do not fit that description in any way. Wait, so what's your conclusion here? What explanation can we then give, pray? What was this sight that fell upon the victim's eyes last night? No, don't look at me. This has nothing to do with any of this. Oh, but it does. You have the answer to this quandary even now, hidden behind your back. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, it's its molt. It's the snake's molt. Interesting. Yes, that which you are trying but failing to conceal can only be the snake's sloughed skin. Evidently, after the subtle and horrible crime, this most deadly friend of yours shed its original skin. No? I don't know what you're talking about. Are you serious? Last night through the ventilator visible in this cabin, your then speckled friend slithered next door. Using the bell cord on the other side as a bridge, the serpent silently descended into the victim's quarters. In the dim light, it appeared to the young gentleman who was about to lose his life as a speckled band. Okay. In summary, the nature of this friend of yours, which last night infiltrated the scene of the crime, is a rare breed of snake, whose markings change each time it sloughs its skin. Is that possible? Is that true? That can happen? Because that's pretty cool. A snake so dreadful, we can only imagine it would be found in the deepest depths of India. Okay. A beloved speckled snake. Okay, that's the conclusion. Okay, how Mr. Asogi died. I mean, why would he write wardrobe in ink? Huh. Moving on, we come to the heart of the matter, the grim demise of the victim. How did this young man lose his life, and why? Yeah, I don't know. There's no way he's dead, are you kidding me? According to the data of which I have been apprised, it would appear there were no visible signs of injury. Oh. Except for, like, he got hit in the back of the neck, right? In fact, the circumstances of the victim's death can only be explained by a terrible venom. That's not true, because there was blunt force to the back of the neck. Now, if we take that as fact, we can reasonably imagine that there remains evidence to affirm it at the scene of the crime. Oh no, could there be? Yes, an examination of the deceased's body will prove the cause of death conclusively. The almost but not quite imperceptible puncture wounds left by the venomous fangs will seal the truth. Yes, the vestiges of the snake bite delivered by your terrifying friend. Is it there? This makes no sense. There's no point feigning ignorance, Miss Pavlova. After the incident, you endeavored to hide everything, didn't you? She's like only 15. But now your involuntary glance betrays the hiding place you chose. Okay. That's right, you hid the evidence that links you to the victim's death in that traveling case. What? When we first met in this cabin, it came to my attention that your case moved periodically. Okay, yeah, so like she was hiding the snake in the traveling case. Your serpent assassin was restless inside, no doubt. You don't mean it. It is telling that the victim made note of a low whistling sound that he heard minutes before his end. Yeah. Do snakes whistle? It's more of a hissing sound. That was your signal, was it not? Oh, she was whistling. The sound you had used to train your serpent friend. To train? Yeah, she's like totally confused. This is too much. I don't think it's right at all. Indeed, you'd put the serpent through this ventilator and wait. After a period, you'd summon it back with a whistle. You couldn't know if the animal had done its duty, so you would listen for signs of life next door. What? If the victim appeared not to have been dispatched, you'd release the snake once more. I think that's a little bit far-fetched. Do you deny the snake has undergone such training? It's not true. Yeah, there's no way. Oh, can you teach snakes tricks? That'd be really cool. Having slithered through the ventilator and down the bell cord, the creature needed only to sink its fangs in once. And its venom would course through the victim's veins, ending his existence forever. That is the true nature of the speckled band that took the poor young man's life. There can be no doubt. My logic is infallible, and I'm so humble, and I'm so perfect. Death by a venomous snake's bite. Ding! Okay, we got a lot of work to do here. All right. Yeah, that was a lot. Miss Pavlova has trained her pet snake as a killing machine. There on the floor, you will observe a saucer of milk. The promise of food is the key to training any creature. Do snakes, like, drink milk? Incredible! You've solved the mystery. Okay, Ryunosuke. Amazing! Your great deduction really lives up to its name. I see now why Herlock Sholmes has become such a household name. What? My dear man. It was nothing remarkable. As the Russians say, I could have done it with one left hand. Is that what they say? Could I venture an opinion, Mr. Sholmes? But of course, what's on your mind? It's just about your deductions before. Some things don't quite make sense to me. And by some things, I mean like the whole thing. I welcome questions as to my method, and will answer both loudly and proudly. Oh, well, good. First of all... Oh, she's bringing out the books. Okay, yeah, snakes are egg-laying creatures, part of the reptile family. You are well informed, madam. Yeah, so they don't drink milk. And reptiles, don't drink milk. It's really only mammals that like to drink milk, you see. So, I'm not sure it would be possible to train a snake using milk as a reward. No matter. No doubt Miss Pavlova used some other treat to encourage her pet to do her bidding. Milk was merely an example. The logic holds. Well, there is something else. Snakes have no ears. Oh yeah, there you go. They sense vibrations or something, and they use smell, right? Yes, so I'm not sure it would really be possible to signal a snake by whistling. But madam, what of the tales from Arabia? Have you not heard of the snakes that dance to the sounds of a flute? I think perhaps the performers played their music in time with the snake's natural movements. Oh, I didn't know that, actually. No hands, no feet, no ears? These creatures are so inept as to be practically useless. That's rude. Don't take it out on the snakes. There is one other thing. You have more? Yeah, believe me. Snakes use the scales on their bellies to propel themselves. So, I'm not really sure that a snake could manage to climb up a flat bell cord like the ones in these cabins. Oh yeah, that's true. Please, don't be angry with me. The point is, even if the snake had gone through the ventilator to the next door cabin, it couldn't have come back without help. What I'm trying to say is that there are a number of reasons why it's difficult to imagine the snake could have had a part in this. Yeah, there's more, too. Defeated. Get wrecked, son. Oh, she's so, like, scared. I feel bad for her. I think we need to step in and help again, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh no, you don't mean... Yes, we need to modify Mr. Sholm's latest deductions and turn them into the great ones they ought to be. I had a feeling that was coming. Yeah, duh. Hello, you're the main character. Just what I was waiting for, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, right. So, cast your eyes down to your wrists again. What? Oh, nice. You've done it again. Your handcuffs are gone. Where did they go? Fear not. I shall see they're restored after our work is done. I really wish you'd leave them off. Yeah, fear not. Yeah, we were worried that you would keep them off. Now, everyone, let us begin. Herlock Sholmes is proud to present. His logic and reasoning spectacular. Hold it. Oh, yeah, it says hold it. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So, Miss Pavlova, moments ago you claimed the following. His death has nothing to do with me. This whole thing has nothing to do with me. Yet you cannot deceive yourself. Is she? Okay, she's looking at her hand. Yes, when you recall those horrid events, your aching heart. Okay, it's not her heart, it's her hand. She looks as though Kazuma-sama's death is weighing heavily on her mind. But you're not sure Mr. Sholmes had read her quite correctly, is that it? Could there be some other way to interpret her expression then? Let's take a moment and really look very closely at Miss Pavlova. Okay. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, yeah, there's scratches. A claw scratch. Oh, Naruhodo, look. That looks like a very painful wound. It looks like a scratch made by some kind of small animal. And fairly recently, too. Well, whatever scratched her doesn't appear to be around here. Okay, well, can I present it? There you go. Claw scratch. Nice. Yes, when you recall those horrid events, that claw scratch smarts with pain. There you go. Indeed, and simple observation reveals that the wound is fresh. Miss Pavlova, did you in fact receive that scratch? Sometime last night? Maybe it was a cat. Was it a cat? I don't know. When I think about the young man who died next door, I feel so sad. And when I am sad, the pain from this wound is worse. Okay. That's weird. And it is that very pain that evidences your inextricable links to the victim's death. So, we ask, what was the nature of this intruder that stole into the victim's cabin on that portentous night? Why, naturally, it was the friend with which you boarded this vessel, was it not? Ah, as I suspected, another telltale glance. Where did she glance? Without doubt, your friend is the writhing serpent we see before us. Wait. It seems likely that the scratch mark on the back of Miss Pavlova's hand was made by this friend of hers, doesn't it? Except snakes don't have claws, do they? No, they don't. So, they don't even have hands or feet on which claws might grow. Well then, if that snake isn't her pet, what is? What's the true identity of this friend of hers? We should follow her gaze, Naruhodo. That's where we'll find the answer. Okay. Is this where? Oh, wait. Is that a picture? What is this? She's got a cat. Oh my god, it's so cute. And a bell. There's a bell on it. Ah, look at the photograph in this frame. This must be something Miss Pavlova brought with her when she ran away. She is exceptionally beautiful, isn't she? Yes, that's true, but personally, it's the little black creature she's holding that's caught my eye. Maybe we'd better take a closer look at this. It's a little kitty. Look at the little cat Miss Pavlova is cuddling here. Oh, what a cute little kitten. It would vie with you, couldn't it? It could vie with you, couldn't it, Naruhodo, for the blackest outfit? A black kitten. And from the look of this picture, at least, Miss Pavlova seems very attached to it. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna present it. There we go. Oh, she lost her little kitty. Without doubt, your friend is the little kitten we see before us. Yes, the scratch on the back of your hand makes that abundantly clear. Oh no. Huh, okay. The whereabouts of this black kitten isn't clear, but what is clear is that you brought the animal with you when you ran away, didn't you? Oh god, she just like got shot with our words. Darka? That's a cute name. Darka is my best friend. I couldn't leave her behind. Darka would appear to be a Russian blue. And yet, that fact leaves us in a quandary. The victim's written observations on the night in question tell of a speckled band. Yeah, what could that be? Whereas, regrettably, this specimen's markings do not fit that description in any way. Oh yeah, interesting. What explanation can we then give, pray? What was this sight that fell upon the victim's eyes last night? Oh, maybe that's a scarf and not like snake shedding. You have the answer to this quandary even now hidden behind your back. Yeah, or maybe it's like one of those cat toys. Okay, yeah. Did you see that? She just took something out of her pocket and hid it behind her back. If she just left it in her pocket, no one would ever have known. Yeah. Oh, yes. Ploys like that are Mr. Sholm's specialty. He's ever so cleverly forced her to reveal something. I thought deduction was his specialty. Or maybe making me believe that was a ploy too. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that's the skin of a snake. In which case, just what is Miss Pavlova hiding behind her back? Okay, let's see what it is. Oops. This is awkward. What is it? Oh, wait. Yeah, it's a cat toy. Well, it is speckled, and it is a band, but what is it? It seems to be soft and fluffy, a long piece of cloth of some sort. And that looks like a handle at one end. I think it may be a cat's toy. This sort is common in the West, apparently. But she's from the East. How is that a toy for cats? Cats like to chase the band around and paw at it. Kittens in particular love that sort of play. You only need to wave it in front of them and they pounce to catch it. That sounds positively adorable. Okay, we're gonna present it then. Yes! Boom. Nice. Yes, the thing you are trying, but failing, to concede is a cat's toy. Precisely, and the true nature of the now infamous speckled band. That's right. Oh, that looks kind of fun, actually. And it was this toy that you dangled through the ventilator. Oh, like to get the cat back? You waved it around, I presume. Naturally, the victim could not fail to notice it. Wait, but why? For what reason? I think the cat, like, escaped into Kazuma's cabin, and she was trying to get it back. Right? After her feline friend disappeared through the ventilator into the neighboring cabin, Miss Pavlova attempted to use a speckled cat's toy to incite the creature to return. Yeah, that's right. That makes sense. In summary, the nature of this friend of Miss Pavlova's, which last night infiltrated the scene of the crime, is a blithesome Russian blue breed of cat by the name of Darka. Nice. We got her. We got her. A truly troublesome feline. Young Darka is proving to be. She must be caged once found. You will forgive us for borrowing the photograph of your pet, Miss Pavlova. Nice. We got the photo. Boom. It was after I gave her food last night. That's when it happened. I guess we'll have to figure out what happened in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content and to figure out what she's going to tell us next. You'll just have to find out. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.